Good morning. Namaskar. Welcome to all of you. It's really a joy to be able to share with you here in Chennai. Swami Kriyanandaji often told us that behind this work of Ananda Sangha, that it was the great power and the wish of Babaji and of Paramahansa Yoganandaji that this work come out to everyone, and that this message of transformation into your highest potential, of meditation, of yoga, that it come out of the Himalayas, that it come out of the caves and into the cities where people live like you and me, with families, with responsibilities, with jobs, and so forth. And thus it was that Paramahansa Yoganandaji spoke of the highest potential as only being available if you link it to the spiritual realm, to the spiritual life, to the spiritual masters. Even your highest self, if that's the highest potential that you see in yourself, but the life that we have has to be linked, connected to the spiritual realms for us to ever have the potential that we can aspire towards. For us ever to be happy and successful and prosperous, it has to be connected strongly to Babaji, to the great ones, to all of the different great masters who have brought the teachings, the tools, the methods, the techniques for how to uplift ourselves. We can't do it on our own. Thus we saw Paramahansa Yoganandaji. When he went to America, I'm one of, you could say, the grandchildren of Paramahansa Yoganandaji. I'm from California. They're Los Angeles, the place where he taught. I was born there. And Paramahansa Yoganandaji was one of the most magnetic, powerful, enthusiastic, energetic, joyful, peaceful, uplifted beings who ever walked this earth. He was like Krishna, he was like Jesus Christ, he was like these great masters in the same lineage. He was like Patanjali, he was like Kabir. He was a great yoga, master of yoga. And when he spoke, everyone listened to him. When he walked down the street, every head turned. And when he gave his talks, he would come out with so much energy and enthusiasm and interest. He would run across the platform. I would run for you, but this is kind of short. He would run across, and his hair would be flowing back, and he was just full of joy and light and enthusiasm. And he would ask the audience to repeat affirmations. How feels everybody? How is everybody? Awake and ready. He would enthuse people, and he would speak about. He would give talks, yes, but he gave practical things. That's why today we want to give you tools. He would have people doing affirmations. He would have people doing exercises, walking in place and various exercises. He would have people meditating. He would have people doing healing techniques. He would have people in prayer. And he had tools. He had things to do every day to uplift our consciousness and to reach the highest part of our whole beings. And he was absolutely encouraging and willful and joyful, and anybody around him felt that. And this is when we go about our day, we have to gain that strength and magnetism and energy and joy. And then inspiration comes, and then opportunities come, and then people come, then your relationships are better, and then you get a better job. And Yoganandaji was walking down the street once, and someone came to him and said, well, who are you? And he told him, and the man said, I want to help your work. And Yoganandaji said, you never even met me before. He said, but I know who you are from your eyes. The eyes of a yogi, the eyes of someone who's prayerful, the eyes of someone who's connected with the divine. They're bright, they're shiny. And this man wrote him a check for $27,000. This was in the 1930s or 40s. I don't know what exact date, but how many people have written you a check for even a fraction of that amount because of his energy? So Yoganandaji was absolutely certain and positive that he had every ounce of his absolute potential. It was awakened within him. And as people were around him once, this man came to him, and he was walking by Yoganandaji, and the master went to him, and he said, he just could see the potential of people. And he said to him, this man was big, heavy, heavy attitudes, and low energy, and I can't do it. And master said, come out of that body, come out of that body. This microphone is spreading too much. So he would pull your energy to bring you out of the stagnant, low energy, low thoughts. And Swami Kriyanandaji was walking by him one time, and Paramahansa Yoganandaji said to him, how do you feel? And Swami Kriyanandaji said, well, Yoganandaji said, that's good. They just never allowed the negative thoughts to go into the mind. And for each one of us, we have to relearn how to live with positivity, how to live with magnetism. If you want to have your finances be better, your relationships or whatever, we have to uplift our energy and be more dynamic, more willful, more energetic. Thus, in this fabulous book, you see it, I would say buy it. Buy it today, if you possibly can, because in this book, all the ones that Paramahansa Yogananda is his book that he talks about, they achieved their highest potential. And they did things, many things I won't discuss today, that you can read about. Many great, miraculous things, we would call them. But they also, this is what I love about yoga, it's so practical. You can bring it down into your breakfast and table and your dinner and going out to work and going to whatever it is that you have to do. You are where you are, your consciousness is uplifted, you can carry a paradise of peace and energy all around with you. And so he speaks of the great masters who then could charge their bodies. I mean, he talked about regrowing limbs even, but we won't do that today. But he talked about how you can charge your body with conscious cosmic energy from the prana all around you, as Jayaji was saying. I'm going to have someone come up here and I'm going to have you demonstrate, but he talks about the prana and how we can fill ourselves. People are tired all the time, fatigued, low energy. You will learn today technique for how to charge the body battery by the use of your will, by the use of tapping into the prana. We're living in a sea of energy, just like a fish in water. People are tired all the time. He talks in this book of how Giri Bala, Teresa Neumann, these are great women saints, how they didn't eat because they were so filled with prana. People, where's lunch? Oh, dinner time. Is the snack time yet? But these masters and saints were feeding from the prana, and the ether was feeding their whole body. And they didn't eat Giri Bala for 56 years. To the time when the master met her, 56 years she hadn't eaten. Teresa Neumann, 25 years. We can live without food. We don't think we can, but there's a potential of living without food. He talks of how the different masters, how they would look here and they would see a light. The spiritual eye, you've heard of it, the third eye, the Kutasa Chaitanya, and they would, from seeing that light, their whole body would be filled with light, as it says, thine eye be single in the Bible, the whole body will be filled with light. And they were able to walk in the light. They were able to draw inspiration, insights, answers to their difficulties from being centered in the light, as well as hearing the inner sound of Om. We will today do a little bit of this, but as you attune to Om, the greatest force in the universe, you know what to do. You know how to live. You have more energy. You're more happy. You're more uplifted. And he talks about how they used healing techniques for themselves and to heal others at a distance through the use of the hands. We will be talking about that today. People go to the doctor all the time. Look at the hospitals. They're filled. People in surgery because they're not living properly. You need to have more exercise, do yoga postures, This is out of India. India is the guru of the world. India has the answers. But we have to come back to what they are, the basics. And these masters, all out of India, but universal, they came and they brought how to live in your highest potential in your body, in your mind. How to draw inspiration, draw music if it's needed, draw answers, draw people. Everything that's needed can be drawn through the tools, the methods, the techniques that are yogic. So what I'm going to share with you today, they're not my techniques. They're not Nayaswami Dhyana's techniques. These are the techniques of the masters, of the great Babaji, of his disciple Lady Mahashaya, the great Swami Shruteswarji, of Jesus Christ. These are the techniques of Krishna. He taught them to Arjuna how to meditate, how to practice Kriya Yoga. Jesus Christ taught them to his disciples. Of the great Paramahansa Yogananda, of the great disciple, of his direct disciple, Swami Kriyananda. We are the children of Swami Kriyananda, Yoganandaji through him. And we are sharing the tools for every day, lifting yourself and achieving your highest potential. The first technique I'm going to share with you is how to draw energy from the ether, from the prana around you, and draw it into your body. And I want someone to come and demonstrate. Now have all of you stand. Is Sharmila here? Sharmila, please come. I'll have you stand, and I want you to do this with me. You can spread out if you need to, but I want you to rub the hands. You can come move up if you need to. I want you to feel what I'm talking about. It's not enough to say the word prana. What is it? Feel in your hands. It's a cosmic conscious energy. Now move your hands together and further apart. You feel something, is it? You feel something there? A magnet? What else do you feel? Energy? What else? Heat? What else do you feel? Vibration. Yes, it's trying to give. This is coming out of your body. Not just because you're rubbing the hand. Coming from the arms, it's coming down into the body. Feel that. Now put your hands either somewhere where you feel a lack of energy, the throat, the back, your knee, or whatever, just for a moment. I just want you to feel what I mean. There's a flow of energy into the body. We can feel a tingling, a vibration, sensation, is it not? Yes. Okay, now put one hand under the other arm. Now, I want you to tense that arm. Not jerkily, but low vibration. Now look at my arm, then a little more. And then all the way. Look how strong I am. Look at that, it's fantastic. Wow. Now relax. Relax. Yoganandaji had some policemen who would be in his talk, but one of his talks, and he was completely solid. So he said, you come up and try to push me against the wall. So we won't do this today. So push, push, push. And suddenly, he just shot his Shakti out. They all fell in the orchestra pit. So there's so much power and potential, but you have to learn how to channel it. Now let's put the other hand for goodness. Tense your arm, low, tense medium. Now can you tense more? Yes, you're doing good. Relax, relax, relax. Now put both arms out. How do your arms feel? Light. Lighter. Is it? Your whole body's going to feel lighter. Let's use a pranayama. I'm going to demonstrate. A double breath through the nose, a double breath out through the mouth. You're going to decarbonize, get the toxins out of the body through this pranayama. And we're going to put it all together. Watch first. Double breath through the nose, try. Out through the mouth. Try once more. Okay, great. Now you watch me. And I like this. Watch me do this one exercise. I'm going to have you do it. Don't need it. So here we go. Watch. I'm going to tense my whole body and inhale. with the double breath and vibrate the whole body, charging just like your cell phone. If there's no power, you can't call anybody. Nobody can call you. We're going to charge the body battery. So watch. That was good. Okay, come on, Sharmila. They're ancients, but I want to show. The energy, prana, enters through the medulla oblongata, the base of the skull and brain. Right there, feel. Feel in your own back of the head, the medulla oblongata, an indentation, like a hollow. You feel that? This is called the mouth of God. This is the physical mouth. This is the mouth of prana. This is the main entrance for the prana in the body. Okay, so let's massage that part because it's usually stiff or tight. Let's massage. Go ahead. Yeah. Turn around and show them. Massage. Both hands. Now I don't want half a hand. Both hands. Massage. Massage. Now stay with me. Inhale, double breath, up. Bring the head up. Exhale. Excellent. Try again. Massage like this, and then like this. Try again. Massage one way, massage the other way. Inhale, draw the head back, and then exhale. Once more. Massage. Spread out if you need to, if you don't have enough room. Inhale, and exhale. Great. Now you may feel some tingling vibration at the back of the head. I want to show what's the current. And you feel current energy here, isn't it? The current enters in, it's all around you. It's making every plant, every tree, the sea, the sun, the moon, the stars, everything is vibrating with a conscious cosmic energy. And we are too. But you can bring in more or you can have less. Yoga teaches how to access more. So from here, it goes into her brain, down the spine, and animates the whole body. Okay, next class you will learn in one of the classes how man does not live by bread alone. Okay, you will learn more about this, but I can't go in today. Thank you, Shamil. So now let's try that together. The inhaling and tensing the whole body. Are we ready? Inhale, tense. Tense, tense more, vibrate. If you can't do it, you can just watch. Exhale. Leah? Anna? He's doing a really good job. It's Kaya in the north. Anna is there. Anna? Okay, can you show this exercise? I just want you to see how well he's doing. Inhale, tense your whole body. Look at that. Great job. Okay, that's done. I heard his arm. Okay. Okay, inhale, double breath. Vibrate, vibrate. Can you do more? Exhale. Relax, relax, relax. That's the part I didn't say. Once more. Are you ready? Inhale. Tense, tense. Charge your whole body up. Exhale. Chotabai? Come on. Inhale once more. Great. Close your eyes a moment. Close the eyes. Look up. The point between the eyebrows. Now take your seat and keep your eyes closed. We're going to do 2 pranayams. I need a chair at this point. Keep your eyes closed for a moment so you can feel the energy flowing upward to the higher centers in the body, the point between the eyebrows. Sit with the spine straight. Come away from the back of the chair. Turn the palms up on the juncture of the thighs and abdomen. Now let's do the same thing we just did, but in a chair. And you can do this even lying down on your back. We did it standing, now we're going to do it in a chair. Okay, inhale, Ball your fists. Make fists. Exhale. Again, inhale. Make fists. Vibrate the whole body. Exhale. We recommend 3 times. Once more. Tense with will. Will energy in. Exhale. 3. Now sit with closed eyes. Spine away from the back of the chair. Fix your gaze up at the point between your eyebrows without any tension, without a frown. Just gently lift the gaze upward. Feel all the fresh energy, cleansing, purifying, decarbonizing, detoxifying the body, the brain. Feel it tingling all throughout your body. The hands, the feet, the legs, the face, everything. Sit for a moment and feel that. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now, I want to demonstrate and have you do with me just a couple more of the exercises since I see there's a little bit more time. So I'll show you 1 or 2 and then I'll have you join me. The first one we're going to do is this. Double breathing. This is great for the lungs, the chest, the heart. Watch. Double breath out. Double breath in. Relaxing. Tensing. Relaxing. Tensing. Okay, and I will show you since you're sitting. I'll show you another one. We do shoulder rotation. Like this. Opposite direction as well. We're going to stand and do this. And then we're going to do one for the spine, like this. To open up the channel of the energy flowing up to the brain. Then we'll walk in place a few times. We'll do that together, and then we'll end with a very calm exercise. Okay, so come join me. You'll need to spread out, come up, and move on to the back. Yeah. Great. Yeah. There's more room in the front. Okay, first exercise, bring your arms to the sides. Exhale, double breath, bend the knees. Stay there a moment. Now inhale and tense your whole body, your arms, your legs, everything. Whole body's vibrating. Great. Exhale, relax. Bend the knees slightly. Inhale. Whole body. Open up the heart, the chest, the lungs. Exhale. Relax. Inhale. Tense with will. Open up. Vibrate. Here, yes. Exhale. Excellent. Once more. Open up. Exhale. We recommend 3 to 5 times. Excellent. Let's do the shoulders. Rotation, so with tension in the shoulders up and around. With tension in the shoulders up and around. Tension up and around. Now some people are going like this. They haven't gone anywhere. Okay, so I'm watching you. Let's go the other direction. Up and around. Yes, much better. Up. This will save you from having shoulder problems. Let's do one for the neck. I didn't think of this, but many people have neck problems. With medium tension, rotate your head. Yes. Go the other way. Rotate your head. Medium tension. Now no tension. No tension. Same thing. Roll the head one direction. You might hear some cracking. Go the other way. This is excellent. You can do this at your job, in your chair. This one and this one with the neck. Let's work on the spine, where the currents of energy want to flow up to the brain for higher thoughts and inspiration. Okay, keep your arms a little low below the waist. Now watch this. Twist. Hips one way, shoulders the other. Go the other way. Twist. Stay with me. Twist. Okay. Oh. Okay. Not up here. I see people going. Not a dance. Okay. Twist. 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 Good. Go. Twist. 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 Excellent. Very good. There's one more I like that I want to try. Bend down like this. Like with the, I can feel the base of the spine like just a curve. And I'm going to rotate. Yes. Very good. The children are doing wonderfully. Go the other way, rotating. Great. Take some practice. Okay, shall we walk? Shall we walk in place? So I'm going to do it differently than you would think. So one exercise Yoganandaji gave us when you walk, first 4, let's do 6 steps. You inhale, then you hold, then you exhale, then you leave the breath out. I'll demonstrate. So I'm inhaling, I'm holding, I'm exhaling, I'm leaving the breath out. I walk every day. I have a Fitbit here, and I exercise. So, okay, let's go. Here we go. Walking. Hold the breath. Exhale. Leave the breath out. You can use this every day in your walk. Inhale. Hold the breath. You can keep your hands down. Exhale. Keep the breath out. Inhale. Keep your hands down. Exhale. These can be up. Okay, now once more. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Keep the breath out. Okay, I'm not going to do the running. Let's do an easier one. Fencing. Opposite arm and leg forward. Watch once. Then, relaxing back. My arm is tense, my back leg is tense, forward as well. Look at the vibration. And I relax back. And you relax back. Okay, you want to try? I'm watching. Don't want this. It's opposite arm and leg. Ready? Here we go. Go. Inhale. Relaxing. Exhale. Tense. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Once more. Okay, freeze. Make sure you're on opposite arm and leg. Check yourself. Check, check, check. Check. Good. Come back. Some people were jumping the other side. Exhale. Great. That's good. That's the last exercise. Exhale with no tension. Arms straight out. No tension in the arms. Inhale. This is great for the heart and the lungs. Exhale. And calming the mind. Inhale. Exhale. Twice more. One more time. Great. Now come to your seat. We're done with the exercise part. Now we'll do a brief meditation. Sit in the meditation position that we described earlier. Back away from the back of the chair. The palms turned up on the thighs, juncture thighs and abdomen if you can. The chest is open. We don't meditate like this. Very good. What I'm saying looks excellent. Put your gaze here, the point between the eyebrows without crossing the eyes or any strain. Bring your arm out. Let's do this. Arm straight out with the thumb up. But bring it to about 45 degrees, just maybe at the hairline. Look there. Now close the eyes, but keep looking up and out to that point where your thumb is. With closed eyes, bring the arm down. Gazing up and out. This is the seat of soul awareness, the seat of joy, of concentration, of clarity. This is where you see the spiritual eye. This is the seat of enlightenment, the third eye or the spiritual eye. It's one of the highest chakras. Just below the seventh chakra, Saraswara. Looking there with no strain. Inhale now. Simple pranayama, even count breathing. We'll inhale to a count of 8. We'll hold the breath 8 counts. We'll exhale to a count of 8. I'll keep the count for you. Begin through the nostrils. Beginning now, inhale. Hold the breath. This is a pranayama to prepare us for a simple meditation technique, which we'll do. Exhale 8 counts. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Through the nose or mouth and nose if you need to. Try it once more. Inhale. Very calming breath. Hold the breath in the brain. Clearing the brain. Calming the brain. Exhale. Now do 3 exhalations through the mouth like this. Great. Just let the breath flow naturally now. Just be doing a very brief practice of watching the breath, which calms the mind and calms the heart. Thus, focusing the mind. And that focus and concentration is essential for success. So just calm the mind by watching the flow of the breath, the air coming into the nasal passages. Just follow it. Observe. Watch. Flow of the breath coming in and the flow of the breath going back out. With the mind. I'm not controlling or forcing the breath. I'm just watching like a passive observer. Watching the breath come in and go out. This is part of the technique that you can learn in our level 1 classes. Really naturally, freely, feeling relaxed from the exercises and the pranayamas. Simply watching the breath. Feel the deep calmness coming more. You may feel a tingling at the spiritual eye, vibration, energy, focus there. Focus is on breath. practice 2, 3, 5 minutes in the mornings when you awaken. You're much more tuned to higher realities, the divine mind. Feel the calmness within. You may see light at the point between the eyebrows. You may feel just a general sense of upliftment, positivity. In this state of upliftment, uplifted awareness, I'm going to do an affirmation that will empower the brain with positive thoughts, magnetic positive thoughts to draw success, to focus the mind in upper chakras, the highest centers. Listen first to these words very briefly of Yoganandaji, and then we'll do an affirmation. Keep your eyes closed. He says here, words saturated with sincerity, conviction, faith, and intuition are like highly explosive vibration bombs, which when set off, shatter the rocks of difficulties and create the change desired. Repeating the affirmation vigorously from loud voice to a whisper, and lastly from a whisper to mental affirmation, one feels the power of what one is saying. Repeating a phrase with increasing depth of soul feeling, he finally realizes the meaning of the utterance of these words in every fiber of his being. The moment the phrase reaches the superconscious, the highest level of our being, in the inner conviction, a volley of energy will shoot down and heal the body, the mind, and soul, electrocuting physical bacteria, paralyzing mental fears, and burning up ignorance into ashes. The affirmation I've chosen for today is one for psychological success by Paramahansa Yoganandaji. We'll do a part of it. I'll say the words first. Just listen with closed eyes. Feel the power behind these words, and then we'll do this affirmation together. I am brave, I am strong, perfume of success thoughts blows in me, glows in me. I am cool, I am calm, I am sweet, I am kind, I am love and sympathy, I am charming and magnetic, I am pleased with all, I wipe away all tears and fears, I have no enemy, I am the friend of all. We'll repeat this loudly and then more and more quietly, whispering and then mentally. Please sit upright. Once more, inhale, tense the body, double breath. Charge the body battery in the mind. Exhale. Once more. Feel awake and ready. Exhale. Once more. Full brain, charged with energy. Repeat after me. I am brave, I am strong. 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 Perfume of success thoughts. Glows in me, glows in me. Perfume of success thoughts. Glows in me, glows in me. I am cool, I am calm. I am sweet, I am kind. I am love and sympathy. I am charming and magnetic. I am pleased with all. I'm strong. I'm brave, I'm strong. Brave, I'm strong. I'm brave, I'm strong. Fume of success thoughts. Fume of success thoughts. Rose in me, rose in me. Rose in me, rose in me. I'm cool, I'm calm. I'm sweet, I'm kind. I am warm in sympathy. I am charming and magnetic. I am charming and magnetic. I am pleased with all. I wipe away all tears and fear. I wipe away all tears and fear. I wipe away all tears and fear. I have no enemy. I have no enemy. I have no enemy. I am the friend of all. 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 Mentally, brain, I am strong. Perfume of success thoughts flows in me, flows in me. I am cool and calm. I am sweet and kind. I am love, sympathy. I am charming and magnetic. I am pleased with all. I wipe away all tears and fears. I have no enemy. I am the friend of all. Rub the hands together. Feel the cosmic power flowing in your whole body, flowing in the mind, cauterizing all doubts, fears, worries, negativity. Raise your hands up, palms facing out. Feel the current going out through the point between the eyebrows and through the palms of the hands. Think of any situation in your life holding you back and beam that situation with the powerful light of God, peaceful, calming, cooling. As we chant Om 3 times together, listen to me once and try to sing that note. Now twice more. Up and vibrate out through the hands as Paramahansa Yoganandaji taught. Peace and calmness, harmony, joyfulness out all around you, to all the people who you know, all the neighbors, the people you work with, everybody. Fill them with the light, the vibrations of the divine flowing through you and through your hands. You can feel that radiation in your palms. You can do this every day, twice a day or more. After you meditate, it's best sending out into any situation peaceful but powerful vibrations that bring light, that bring success, that bring happiness. Bring the hands down now. Keep gazing at the spiritual eye. The final exercise. Look up at the point between the eyebrows. Any situation in your life that you're trying to resolve now, focus it in the light and the vibration that you feel there. Seeking an answer, insight, wisdom, help Gazing there, Master called this the radio sending station, the point between the eyebrows, the Kutastha Chaitanya center, the spiritual eye. Feel their power, focus, growing, increasing. Look there and ask what you should do. It's a family situation, job, financial, gaze there deeply, asking for the help of the universe, of these great masters, of Babaji, whoever you feel close affinity to. Ask for their divine intervention and help. Mentally chant, bless me, help me, uplift me. Let me know what is right in my life. Hold that strongly at the spiritual eye. And now in your heart, the heart chakra, behind the physical heart, feel answers, a blessing, the Shakti of these great ones filling you, helping you. Feel their answer there. Know the Master's help cannot be falsified. Just know that they will help you in this situation. Feel in your heart what seems right in the situation that you have asked about. What seems right? Feel, Master called this the receiving station. The heart that has to be done with dynamism, interest, focus, energy. Keep looking at the spiritual eye and then feel again in the heart. What must I do? Which way shall I go? Whom shall I seek? Feel it deeply there. Knowing with faith that within you lie all the answers. It is your own potential within yourself. Open your eyes slowly as you feel. Write down on the paper that's been provided what you felt. It's private. No one will be discussing this. What you felt is the answer to your dilemma. And what you feel is the first step toward moving forward, toward a resolution, toward the help that you need. What is the next step? The first step, rather. First, what should I do? Feel in the heart the answer. You may not feel it totally today. You may feel part. The answers typically come in action. So write down, what is my first step towards finding an answer, a resolution? Take a moment, please don't talk. Keep your mind uplifted and your heart open. Feel the presence of these great ones, their help here amongst us. Feel special affinity to Babaji. Mentally keep calling to him. Every day, call to him. Bless your life and to help you to uplift yourself to your highest potential that you've never imagined. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. Once you're done writing, just close the eyes. Feel surrounded in blessing and grace. Hold your paper in your right hand. After the class, you'll be able to come up here and place them on the altar for blessing. Hold it down in your right hand and feel your resolve. Move forward in your life, step by step, forward into the light. Do whatever it is in your life. Next step, living prosperity and joy and health and light. Raise your hand if you need more time. Anybody? We'll close with these wonderful words of Yogananda Ji's now. I'll say them first. We can say it more quietly. Just feel the presence with you of God and these great ones. Divine mind and consciousness. Let's dim the lights if possible. Close our class, our talk today. Keep looking up the point between the eyebrows. And repeat after me these words of our great Guru. I am submerged in eternal light. It permeates every particle of my being.
It permeates every particle of my being.
I am living in that light.
I am living in that light.
The divine presence fills me.
The divine presence fills me.
Within and without.
Within and without.
I am submerged in eternal light.
I am submerged in eternal light.
It permeates every particle of my being.
It permeates every particle of my being.
I am living in that light.
I am living in that light.
The divine presence fills me.
The divine presence fills me.
Within and without.
Within and without.
Now more quietly, I am submerged in eternal light. It permeates every particle of my being. I am living in that light. Divine presence fills me. Within and without. Just meditate a moment to close. Result of these tools today. chanting Om together. I'll start and then you join me in this note. Twice more. Classes here, which will be talked about in a moment. You can learn all of the exercises. We did some today. You can learn more pranayama. You can learn the complete meditation concentration technique. We were watching the breath. You can learn that in the class. You can learn the healing technique as well, and the other techniques you can learn. Once we're done, then you all can come up and bring your paper. It's for you to take home, but you can bring it and have it blessed here to come up to the altar if you would like. And then this is for you to take home. So God bless you all, and I wish you, Daiji and I, every success. As we said earlier, you can do so much in 2 hours, but you can do a lot if you get on to the teachings here, onto the spiritual path, begin to practice at home and study, and with the support and guidance of the Acharyas, Nayaswamis here. God bless you all.
I want to thank Nayaswami Dhyana and Jaya, and also ask Acharya Karpali to come up. We want to thank them for coming and visiting us here in Chennai. They come periodically, and we're so happy to have them. And we have some gifts for them. This is for Jayaji. Here's a gift for Nayaswami Dhyana. Here's a gift for Acharya Karpali. And we just want to do a healing prayer. They leave on an airplane this afternoon. And so we have a special prayer that Yoganandaji said. Just repeat after me, and we'll be doing some Oms afterwards. So it goes, Divine Mother, Thou art omnipresent, Thou art in these acharyas, manifest Thy healing presence in their bodies, in their minds, and in their souls. And let's rub our hands together and allow ourselves to be channels for the healing energy to flow through. And let's just send beautiful positive energy out to the world and to these wonderful acharyas. Here we go. Oh.